everybody, today I'm going to make the simplest ever Italian focaccia bread that doesn't require any kneading, and this bread will be fluffy, airy, pillowy and superb in texture. You can join to make the bread with me. So let's jump start into it. I'll say both in cup measurements as well as in gram measurement. So we are going to do it in several steps. The first step, I'm going to do the yeast mixture, and this is for 500 grams of bread flour. So I have taken strong white bread flour, and even in the pack it says it's suitable for focaccia, pizza, loaf of bread, flatbreads, bagels, etc. So I'm taking 400 ml of warm water, or 1.5 cups. It needs to be warm to the touch or to 110 degrees Fahrenheit. Pour that in a bowl. Add in half a spoon of honey or sugar. This is to your preference. Now sprinkle in 7 grams of dry yeast. Give it a good mix. I'm gonna let it sit for about 15 minutes till it foams up. Do not proceed with doing the bread if the yeast mixture doesn't foam up. You gotta restart it. So I'm gonna set it aside in a warm place and then do the dry mixture. Now let's go on to the second step, getting the dry ingredients ready. I have taken 500 grams or 2 cups of bread flour, add in half a spoon of salt. I'm taking 1 teaspoon of dried spices. This is optional. If you don't want it, you can keep the focaccia plain. Just give it a gentle mix. And I'm going to add the dry flour into the foamy yeast. I'll let the yeast sit for about 15 minutes. Now I've got the foamy head with the bubbles on. Let me show you that. Look at that. So you got that foamy head on top. So let's pop in the dry flour into the yeast mixture. Give it a good mix. It needs to be sticky, by the way. This doesn't need absolutely no kneading. So it's quite simple. You gotta have patience. You gotta wait for a bit, 2 hours, for the yeast to do its process in the bread flour, so it doubles in its size, and then you get a good result. Look at that. It is sticky, but that's not a problem. You could do this as a one-day thing, or you could pop this in the fridge overnight. Either way, but this is the simplest way that I'm showing it to you. Take a separate bowl. I'm going to take olive oil. Do not miss this tip, because focaccia is all about olive oil. That gives a crispy and a fluffy and a pillowy texture for the bread. I'm going to pour in 30 ml olive oil, making sure it's greased all over, and pop the bread flour mixture in the olive oil. You see the oil that's soaked up in the oil? Don't worry about it. That will do its process. When we bake it, it's gonna come up nice and crispy on the outside and fluffy and pillowy and airy on the inside. Cover this up, and now I'm gonna place this in a warm place for 2 hours or until it doubles in its size. Then let's do the next process. See you in a bit. So here, as you can see, the dough has risen really well after 2 hours. As I told you before, you could also leave it overnight to do its process. Look at that. It has bubbled up nice and well. Wow. So now I'm going to oil my hands with olive oil before I could touch it, else it's going to be sticky. There. As the next step, what I'm going to do is lift up and fold it. Okay, and now gently lift and fold it, rotate it 90 degrees, lift and fold it, rotate it 90 degrees, fold it. That's it. Now let's get the tray ready. You could use a loaf tin or any tray of any dimension. And now here in this tray, I'm going to drizzle olive oil, about 2 spoons of olive oil. Focaccia is all about olive oil. Make sure you're generous in drizzling the olive oil onto the tray, because only then the final result is going to be nice and crispy. Let's transfer the dough. You can make it in 2 halves. I'm going to do it in just 1 portion. I'm going to just stretch it. After stretching this, I'm going to let it rest for an hour or so. If the dough springs back, you can take it every half hour and stretch it until it reaches the 4 corners. By the way, do try this recipe out with me, and if you like it, do not forget to hit the subscribe button, and as well share it with your friends and families for sure, and they will love it. Now I'm going to set this aside for an hour or so. After an hour, look at that, it has spread really well to all the 4 corners, and it's quite jiggly, as you can see here. Let's do the toppings ready, and then I will show you what to do with the focaccia. I'm going to do some toppings right now, and this is optional. If you don't want toppings, you could leave it as a plain focaccia and bake it as is. So I'm taking some sweet peppers, mini peppers. By the way, I got this knife in Idle Home exhibition in Olympia, London, and this is quite nice, super sharp, just slides through. And I'm taking a sprig of fresh rosemary. You can add toppings to your choice, but to your preference, you can add sliced onion rings, some olives, sweet pepper or capsicum, and a few sprigs of fresh rosemary that takes the focaccia to an absolute different level. But before getting the toppings ready, I'm going to drizzle some olive oil. 1 spoon of olive oil drizzle on the top of it. And then I'm going to make some dips there. Just go straight into it. You make some dips, which looks nice as well. There you go. And then place the toppings as you would like it to be. I'm spreading it across so everyone gets a nice bite. Let me sprinkle some rosemary on top. A few slices of sweet pepper here and there. That looks nice and colorful and yum as well. And by the way, it smells nice. I can smell the spices, the dried spices that we added. I'm going to bake it at 230 degrees Celsius for 20 to 25 minutes, but just to let you know, it differs from oven to oven, or until it goes golden brown on the top. Differs from oven to oven, just to let you know. Now the bread is ready. There it is. It looks yummylicious. So So now I'm going to transfer it to a wire rack. You can listen to the crackling noise. It's super hot. There you go. I'll slice it and show it too. It smells so yum. It smells so yum. You guys will love it, I'm pretty sure. I can't wait to slice it and have a taste of it. Let me leave it for some time now. So now I'm going to slice the bread. And it's soft on the inside. Look at that. Look at the texture. A very nice texture, nice and airy, soft on the inside, but crispy on the outside. Let me taste it and see. I can't wait. There you go. A very good flavor, nice and airy, and nice texture. As you can hear me now, you can hear the crispiness, which is nice and crispy on the top, but as you can see, it's soft on the inside. Worth trying it out, guys. Hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure to try this out and leave your comments below, as even with the pictures, if possible. Do not forget to hit the subscribe button, share it with your friends and families, and enjoy the day. Thanks, bye.